Online students? Yes. So let's start the session. So in the last class, we are discussing about the concept of loops, right? Where loops is nothing but which is used to repeat the code for multiple times. So wherever you want to repeat the code, there might be a situation where you need to execute a block of code for a particular number of times. In that case, we are going to use the loops concept. So whether in this Python, we are having only two loops. One is called as for loop and second one is called as while loop. Do while or something others, whatever we are having in other languages, it is not available. Only we are having two types of loops, right? One. Right. Yes. Okay. So loops concept where we are having the loops, it is with respect to several number of times. We are going to execute the block of code for several number of times. In order to iterate the items or elements in the given sequence or a set or with respect to string. So for that, we are going to use the loops concept, right? Now here, these loops are going to execute for the multiple times. The same block of code will be executed for multiple times. So in the last class, we have seen how to add a sum of the items in a given list by considering the initialization of sum is equal to 0, and for each value we are going to add the next element. Sum is equal to sum plus I. So similar way, write a program for n natural numbers also. Here instead of here the list means for I in list we are going to consider. Here n, the number they have given means we are going to consider the range. That is the only difference between these both of them, right? Next, write a program for adding the 10 to each value in a list. Means for every value, for first you are going to consider the first value. For that you are adding the 10 and this value you are appending in an empty list. So what you are going to do for each and every value you are adding the value of 10. So these programs which we have seen in the last class, including the factorial function. Till the factorial function we have seen in the last class, right? Now in the today's class, we are going to discuss about the nested for loop. What is meant by nested? Nested means within the nested for loop means within the for loop, we are having one more for loop. Within for loop, if you are having one more for loop, then it is called as nested for loop. Now how it is going to work? This is most important. Now, for example, let us take for I in range of 3. One of the most important one. So in the for loops, within the for loops, generally we'll use the nested for loops. Okay. For I in range of 3. For I in range of 3. What is the meaning of I in range of 3? Means I is equal to 0, 1, 2. This is the meaning. So you are going to consider for I value of different 3 values. I is equal to 0, 1, 2. Write that one. Now, once you have written the first one, now this entire block of code is called as for block of this line. For this line, this is the entire for block. Now, here for j in range of 2, what is meant by j in range of 2 means 0, 1. So I values are 0, 1, 2. J values are 0 and 1. These are the options. Now, first you are going to consider I is equal to 0. First you will start with I is equal to 0. Okay. Within that, now j is equal to 0. And we are going to print the, what is the I value? I value is 0 and j value is equal to 0. So you are going to print 0 and 0. I value 0, j value 0. Now from here, instead of going up to back to the top, it will go to the latest for loop only. It will not go to the entire starting. So now what is the thing we have completed? Means see here, just observe. With I is equal to, we are having with I is equal to 0, I is equal to 1, I is equal to 2. These are the 3 options of I. Within the I only, again j is equal to 0 is one option. J is equal to 1 is the option within the I is equal to 0. Now, once I is equal to 0 of j is equal to 0 and j is equal to 1 is completed, means internally everything was completed, then it will come back to the top. Okay, first internal loop will execute. First internal loop will be executed. So now after that, I is equal to 1, j is equal to 0 with j is equal to 1. Similarly, I is equal to 2 with j is equal to 0 and j is equal to 1. In this way, it is going to be executed. Right? Now, let us see like this. Once again, first I in j range of 3, that is I value is equal to 0, 1, 2. So first it is going to consider I is equal to 0. This is everyone clear. First it is going to start I is equal to 0 and enters into the loop. Inside this, j is equal to different options. J is equal to 0 and j is equal to 1. Again, it is going to take first j is equal to 0 only. It will not take at a time 2 values. It will take only one value. J is equal to 0. Print I is equal to 0. It is going to print as I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 0. Up to here, it is clear. Okay, a normal if statement, how it is going to work, in that way it is going to work. Now from here, what happens? Again, it will go back to this one. It will go back to the internal for loop only. Once entire internal for loop is completed only, it will come out of the for loop. Now, j is equal to 0, you have completed, but j is equal to 1 is not completed. So now it is going to take the j is equal to 1. Again, it is going to see, now what is the latest I value? I value is 0 only, but j value is 1. Now, once the internal loop is completed, now again it will come back to the main one. Now in the main one, 0 is completed. Now what is there? 1. So now it is going to take I is equal to 1 and again enters into the loop. Now within the loop, what is there? For j in range of 2, now again j value, 2 options we are having, 0 and 1. Now it is going to consider the 0. When it is considering the 0, now what is the latest value of I? 1. What is the latest value of 0? J is equal to 0. J value is 0. From here, again, it will go back to here. Means 0 is completed. Now again, 1 it is going to consider. That is I is equal to 1. J is equal to 1. Right? Now, once this is completed, means again, internal J is completed. Internal J is completed means everything is erased. Now it will come to the external. Internal is completed. Now external. Now what is the again latest value of I is equal to 2. Now I is equal to 2, it is going to start fresh. Freshly I is equal to 2, it is going to start. Again j is equal to 0. Again j is equal to 1 internally. Internally of 2. Internally of 2, again j is equal to 0, j is equal to 1 is there. So I is equal to 2, j is equal to 0, I is equal to 2 with j is equal to 1. So it is going to execute in this way. Is that clear? Okay. Let us for your understanding, for I am writing here, just take here for I in instead of range of 1 to 0, 1 to, just take only 1. Just take only 0, not even 1, 0. Now tell me, what is the answer for this? I is equal to 0, one and only option. Within that, j is equal to 0 is there, j is equal to 1 is there. So first I is equal to 0, it will be completed. Along with the j is equal to 1, it will be completed. So it is going to complete this one. Once internal is completed, now it will come to the outside. In the outside, already 0 is completed, right? What it is going to do? It will stop. So what are the answers I am going to get? 0, 0, 0 and 1. Only these two I am going to get. Now if I add in the outside additional 1, or if I take instead of 0, 1 only, let us take only 1. Now in this case, what is the answer? I is equal to, first case 1, I am writing only for 0 separately. I is equal to 0 separately means in that case, I got the answer as, in that case, I have got the answer as I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0, I is equal to 0, j is equal to 1. This is for I is equal to 0 separately. Now I am changing for I is equal to 1. I am having only I is equal to 1. Now in this case, what I am going to have? I is equal to 1, j 0, I is equal to 2, sorry, I is equal to 1 only, j is equal to 1. Now instead of this one, I am going to replace with 2. Now I is equal to 2, j is equal to 0, I is equal to, j is equal to 1. Separately. Each of them separately. This is separate, that is separate, that is separate. Now I am combining 3 of them. That is 0, 1, 2. Like this, I'm combining. Now everything are combined. First part is combined, second part, third part. Now it is clear for you. Now the same list of 0, 1, 2, can I write like a range of 3? As it is, range of 3. Now the nested for loop is clear. Basically, one only is there. Assume there is one only. For that one only, you continue. Once that everything is completed, now go to the second one. That is also completed. Go to the third one. Like that, each values. Each of them are independent to each other. There is no relation between each of them. Is that clear now? Nested for loop. One of the students is saying voice problem. Online students, can you please respond? Is my voice is loud and clear? It is clear, right? Yes, Kamal says that it is he is having some kind of voice problem. Others, can you please confirm? It is clear, right? Done. Yeah, Kamal, can you please relog in? If possible, can you please relog in? Yes. Now tell me the answer of this one. First, I is equal I in 1 and 5. I in 1, 1, 5 means first I is equal to take only 1. Forget there is no I of 5 only not there. Forget there is nothing. Take for I is equal to 1 only and do the calculation. For I is equal to 1, now A is equal to 14. B is equal to I plus 14. What is I? I plus 14. I plus 14 means nothing but 14 plus 14, which is 28. Now J in range of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now J values within this, J is equal to 0 is there. J is equal to 1 is there. J is equal to 2 is there. Sorry, J is equal to 1, 2, 3. So J value is equal to 1. J value is equal to 2. And J value is equal to 3. Separately. Now, with J is equal to 1, C is equal to, what is the C value? J plus B. That is J plus B means nothing but 1 plus B, 28, which is nothing but 29. Print C means 29 will be printed. With J of 1 is completed. Now J of 2 you are going to consider. C is equal to J plus B. That is 2 plus 28, which is nothing but 30. Now 30 will be printed. C is equal to with 3. With internally only it is going back here. It is going back here. Every time it is going back there only. Now C is equal to J plus D again. This time J value is 3. D value is always fixed with 28. Now what is the answer? 31. And it is going to print the 31. Now once this is completed, now from here 1, 2, 3. 3 of them completed means internal loop is completed. Now internal loop is completed means it will come to the external. Now in the external, 1 is already done. Now it is going to take the 5, balance 5. So I is equal to, it is going to consider I is equal to 5. Again A is equal to 14. B is equal to I plus 14, which is nothing but 14 plus 14, again 28. Again with an internally, J is equal to 1, J is equal to 2, and J is equal to 3. J is equal to 1 means C is equal to J plus B. J value is 1, B value is 28. Now, what is I value? Everything went wrong. Let us skip. Now first value is 14. I value, first value is 14. Second value, I'm going to change to 5. 5 plus 14, which is equal to 29. 19. Now B is 19 only. So you are having only 19. 1 plus 19 is 20. Next, C is equal to J plus B. What is J value? J value is 2. B value is 19. So automatically this is going to be 21. C is equal to 3 plus 19, which is equal to 22. So print 22. So I'm going to get 29, 30, 31, 20, 21, 22. In this way, I'm going to get the answers. 29, 30, 31, 20, 21, 22. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? Now, I have changed the first initial value of I is equal to instead of 1 to 14. So that 14 plus 14 is equal to 28. Clear? Nested for loop is clear. Now, let us get into the next one. For loop termination. Generally, when the for loop will be ended? Generally, when the for loop will be ended? All the values in the given sequence is completed. For example, for in list you are considering. Whatever the list of values are there, if the list of values is 1, 2, 3, 4, first it will try for 1, after 2, after 3, after 4. Once 4 is reached, everything is completed, it is going to stop. There is no problem with that. So when it is going to terminate means automatically it will terminate when it reaches the last element in the given sequence. But in between only you want to stop. In between, for example, after 2 only you want to stop. Then you are going to take the concept called as break. Break means it will break the loop. Example, let us take like this. There is a B, third person name is C, fourth person name is D, fifth person name is E, sixth person is F, seventh person is G, eighth person is H. Total 8 persons are there. In a class, there are 8 persons are there. Now, I want to check whether is there any person with D. This is my requirement. What I'm going to do is first for I in, whatever the list is there, list. For I in list. Now what happens? This I value, first it is going to take A, followed by B, followed by C, followed by D, followed by E, followed by F, followed by G, followed by H. Now I want to check whether there is a person with A or not. Yes. I want to check whether there is a person with D. Whether any person with D is there or not, I want to check. Now this is my requirement. Now first it is going to check with A. Whether this person is equal to D? No. Next B is same? No. C, D? No. D and D. So satisfied. If it is satisfied, then why I have to check with the remaining values? If already my requirement was satisfied, why I have to check with the remaining values? If my requirement is not satisfied, then I'm going to check with the remaining values. For example, in this class, I want to ask any student is Prasad is available. First, I'm going to ask the first student. Hey, your name is Prasada? No. Next, second student, third student, fourth student, fifth student, sixth student, seventh student. Like this, I'm going to ask each and every student. If any Prasad is there, yes sir, I'm only Prasad sir. Then why I will check the remaining students? If my requirement was satisfied and you don't want to work on the remaining part, so total list is there, but you don't want the remaining part, means in that case, we are going with the break statement. So now what happens for I in range of 1 to 10? Now what are the different I values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now first it is going to consider I is equal to 1 and execute the block of code. Now within this block of code, what is there? If I is equal to, that is 1 equal to 5. No, if condition is not satisfied. If condition is not satisfied means it is going to ignore the if block. Whereas print belongs to if block or out of if block. Print belongs to whether print belongs to if blocker or it belongs to for blocker. It belongs to for block, because if it is belonging to the if block means the print should be like this inside. If it is inside of that one, then it is related to if block. If it is not like this means then it is related to for block. Now first I is equal to 1. 1 is equal to 5. No, condition not satisfied. Condition not satisfied means if block will not be executed. What about this one? This will be executed or this will not also not be executed? It will execute. Why it will execute? What is the reason between that? Because it is a for block only. It is not related to if block. It is not depending on the condition. If this is inside the if block, then automatically entire if block will be executed or entire if block should not be executed. But this is not inside the if block. This is outside if block. If block only ignored. What is if block? Only this part is ignored. This is not belongs to if block. So this part only will be ignored. 1 is equal to 5 means which is false. False means if block will be ignored. What about the print I? Print I will be executed. 1 will be printed. Next, after 1, it will try with the 2. 2 is equal to 5. Since it is false, if block will be ignored, and next it will come to the next line. Print 2 is there. So 2 will be printed. Again, it will go back here. Next, I is equal to 3. 3 is equal to 5. Since it is false, if block will be ignored and it will come down and print I, that is 3. From here, again, it will go back here. I is equal to 4. 4 is equal to 5. Is 4 is equal to 5? No, false. If block is ignored, and it will come down, print I. What is print I? 4. Next, it will go back to here. Now, 5. 5 is equal to 5. Now 5 is equal to 5. Since 5 is equal to 5, it is condition satisfied. True. If block will be executed. After if block, then print will be executed. Now within the if block, what is there inside the if block? Means break is there. Means stop the loop immediately on the spot. Don't even think what is in the next line. Spot on the spot, you have to stop the for block. Shut down print is there. Forget, nothing is there. Once the word break got executed, nothing will be there. It will just come out of the if block. I come out of the for block. Entire for loop on it will stop. Whatever the position, entire for loop will be stopped. Now, what it is going to print means 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 only. The moment the break executed, now let us take like this. One more example. Inside the if block is there. Now let us take like this. Inside the if block, I'm writing the print I. This is the program. Okay. Here print I is there. Here also print I is there. Now what it is going to do? First I is equal to 1. I is equal to 1. 1 is equal to 5. Is the condition satisfied? No. If block is ignored. If block means entire block. After if block is ignored, it will it is going to check in the within the for loop. Is there any line? No. From here again it is going back to here only. It will not come down. This line will not come. It will come to the back. This is out of the for block. Again it will come back to this one. Now 2 is equal to 5. No. Again condition not satisfied. Again it will go back. 3 is equal to 5. No. Again it will go back. 4 is equal to 5. No. Again it will go back. 5 is equal to 5. Yes. 5 is equal to 5 means true. Now it will execute the if block. What is there in the if block? What is the first line? Print I. Now what is the latest value of I? 5. First 5 will be printed. After that, immediately it will break. Break means it is no more considering the for block. It will come out of the for block. The moment the break executed, it will come out of the for block. For example, okay, out of for block, what is there? Empty line. Empty line, no, not a problem. Now again, print I. What is the latest value of I? 5 only. So print time is 5. So answer is 5, 5. 2 times 5, 5 will be printed. Is that clear? Next. Now here, below to the break, I'm writing one more print. One more print. Print I. Okay, now this is the program. Again, 1 is equal to 5. No, it will go back. 2 is equal to 5. No, it will go back. 3 is equal to 5. No, it will go back. 4 is equal to 5. No, it will go back. 5 is equal to 5. Yes, 5 is equal to 5. Now, inside that print I is there. Means print 5 will be printed. Break. Break means stop the loop. Stop the loop means inside the loop, whatever the lines are there, forget. Sir, below to this, I'm having this one, sir. A is equal to 14. B is equal to 28, 25. C is equal to 30. Okay. D is equal to A plus B plus C and print D. Print D. You are having like this, something, assume. Now, break, first print I. What is print I? 5 will be printed. Immediately after this one, break. The moment the break executed, it will come out of the for block. This is entire for block. It will come out of this. Down below, how many lines of code of for is there also? It will not care. It will not take care of that one. Directly it will come down. Now after that, what is the print type? So now what is the output? 5 and 5. Only this one. Again 5 and 5 only. If I execute also. Sir, let us take like this, sir. Here, remove this print also. Now, first one, it is going to try with 1. If condition, no. 2, no. 3, no. 4, no. 5, yes. 5 conditions satisfied. Now inside it is going to inside the if block. Now first only break is there. What is the meaning of break? Stop the for loop. Stop the for loop and come out of the for loop. Out of for loop, what is there? Print I is there. Only print I is there. So what is the answer? Just 5 only it is going to print. Sir, what happened to this all lines, sir? These many lines are there now. But break is before now. Once break is executed, only after that only these lines are there. Okay. So these lines will not be executed if the break is executed. Without executing the break, you can't execute all of them. Because first break was done. Like as per the lines, first break is there. Right? Is that clear? Now, sir, here, let us take like this. Whatever you have written from here to here, I'll write outside here. Okay. Now, these all are belongs to the for block. They belongs to the for block. Now, this is the situation. Now, answer. First, I is equal to 1. A is equal to 14. B is equal to 25. C is equal to 30. D is equal to A plus B plus C. That is 14 plus 25 plus 30. 14 plus 25 means 39. 39 plus 30 means 69. D is equal to 69. Print D. So, print D means D will be printed. Next, it is going to check 1 is equal to 5. No. Since condition not satisfied, it will go back to here. Now, I is equal to 2. Again, everything will be executed. Again, 69 will be printed. Second time, 69 will be printed. 2 is equal to 5. No. Again, it will go back. Third time, with I is equal to 3, with the 69 will be printed. Again, it will go back. With I is equal to 4, 69 will be printed. Again, it will go back. With I is equal to 5, 69 will be printed. Along with that, 5 is equal to 5. Break. Break means stop. Now, how many times I will be printed? 5 times I will be printed. That is 5 times 69 will be printed. 69, 69, 69, 69. Got the point? Now, sir, for the first time, I is equal to 1, 69 is getting printed. How I can know that one? So, print I also. I comma D, both of them. Now, 1, 69, 2, 69, 3, 69, 4, 69, 5, 69. After 5, 69, then it is going to check the condition. First print after check condition. So 169, 269, 369, 469, and 569. Is that clear? Now it is going to check 5 is equal to 5, break. So it is going to break. Got the point? Is that clear, guys? One of the most important break. That is the reason I'm explaining with multiple examples. Now this one I'm going to keep inside. Now, what is the answer in this case? Directly 5 and 69. That's it. Simple. So first it is going to take 1. For 1, entire if block will be ignored. For 2, entire if block will be ignored. For 3, entire if block will be ignored. For 4, entire if block will be ignored. Now it is going to take the 5. 5 means condition now satisfied. So first line, A is equal to 14, B is equal to 25, C is equal to 30, G is equal to 69. Print I value. I value is 5 and D value is 69. So 5, 69. Immediately break. Break means stop. Stop the loop. Whenever the word of break is there, immediately first you come out of the for block. Immediately come out of the for block. That is the meaning of this. Is that clear? Now, so these are the various examples of the break. Is the break concept is clear, guys? Anyone has any questions on the break concept? So multiple times we are going to use the break only. Now, what is the answer of this one? Just only 5. Right? Now, for example, here I am writing for I in range of 1 to 10. Now, I is equal to 1. I is equal to 1 is 1 is equal to 5. No, condition failed. Print I. 1 will be printed. From here, it will go back to here. Now 2. 2 is equal to 5. Condition failed. Print 2. 2 will be printed. From here again, it will go back here. 3 is equal to 5. Condition failed. Print 3. 3 will be printed. From here again, it will go back here. 4. 4 is equal to 5. No, condition failed. So print 4. 4 will be printed. Now from here, it will go back to here. Now 5. Now 5. Since 5 is equal to 5. 5 is equal to 5. Now 5 is equal to 5. Condition satisfied. And inside that, instead of break, continue is there. Continue means without coming down, go to the next number. Within the for loop, go to the next number. Immediately, it will not see down. What is there inside down? It will from here, it will go back to this position directly. The moment the continue execute, it will go to the for block position. The moment the continue executes, it will go back to the original position. Means directly it will take now I is equal to 6 and continues. So print I, again 6 will be printed, 7 will be printed, 8 will be printed, and 9 will be printed. In this way, it is going to print. Now, what are the numbers it is going to print? Means 1 to 9 except the 5R. Got the point? The moment the continue executed, it will go to the original position. Now, sir, please explain with a real-time example. One real-time example or something. Now, let us take like this. There is a medical shop. In India, medical shops means we are going to take the prescription and inside the medical shop, one person will be there and he is going to give us the medicines and finally the receipt. This is in India. Now in the US, let us take in the US. In the US, the medical shops also will be like similar kind of supermarket. Some of them, not all of them, some of them. Some of them will be like a supermarket, medical superstore. Let us take like this, medical superstore. So directly you only can go to the medical shop and you only can select your favorite medicine. Whatever the medicine you want, you can select your required medicine and you can go to the billing counter. Like how we do in the DMart for the grocery items. Similar way for medicines also we'll do in the US. This is the situation, assume. Okay. Now you have selected the medicine 1, medicine 2, medicine 3, medicine 4. You have selected 4 medicines and you have went to the billing counter. By selecting these 4 medicines, you have went to the billing counter. Now in the billing counter, whoever is going to select the bill, first they are going to take the medicine 1. They are going to do the barcode scanner and they are going to make the bill of for medicine 1. And next they are going to keep the barcode on this medicine 2. And it will be added. In the back end, what is going on? For loop only it is going on. Empty list is there. For that empty list, first for I in, whatever the barcode items are there, each item does whatever the value of that item will be appended here. Once everything is appended, finally it will do the sum. All the items are appended. Once every item is appended, finally it will do the sum and final bill you are going to get. The final sum you are going to get. Right? Now medicine 2 also appended. Medicine 3. Now medicine 3 requires some kind of prescription. These medicines doesn't require prescription, but medicine 3 requires the prescription. Now it is going to say that, sir, medicine 3 requires the prescription. It is going to throw the error that whenever you scan this one, immediately the billing counter person will ask, sir, for this medicine, we require the prescription. Now, if you are having the prescription with you, okay. If you are not having prescription with you. Now, in this case, if there is a break, assume there is a break. Now what happens? It will stop the loop. If it will stop the loop and you will not get even the first and second medicine. Now in this case, I have to write the break or continue. Now if it is written the continue, now what happens? This will be ignored and it will go to the medicine number 4. Now in this situation, tell me whether I have to write the word of break or continue. If I write the continue, automatically it will take the medicine number 4. If I write the word break, means nothing. It will stop. Sorry, sir, we can't serve you. Please try for the next time. Or please come to the store with a prescription. Okay, if you write the break in that situation. Now, let us take one more example where break we require. Okay, now for example, in this class, I want to check with respect to the students or with respect to in a list, I want to identify whether 4, 5, 6 like this are there, whether 5 number is available or not. Yes or no. If it is available, I want to print the 5. Okay. Now in this case, what I'm going to do? In this case, once it is going to check 1, 4 and 5. Now condition satisfied. I no need to check 6 and 7. Whatever the remaining numbers are there, I no need to check because my condition already satisfied. If it is not satisfied, I have to check. If it is satisfied, why I have to check? In this case, continue is required or break is required. So based upon the requirement, completely based on your requirement. Is that clear, guys? So it is completely based upon your requirement. Now, whenever you require the continue means immediately ignore that one and continue with the next one. In that case, go with the continue. Ignore that one. You don't want to ignore. For example, let us take like this. Sir, if the continue is in the last, the word of continue is in the last, print I is there, print I like this, and the word of continue is in the last. Now what it is going to have? In this case, first 1, condition not satisfies. 2, condition not satisfies. 3, condition not satisfies. 4, condition not satisfied. 5. 5 is equal to 5, condition satisfied. First, what will be, continue or printer? Printer. So 5 will be printed. After 5, it is going to go to the next number. If you don't write outside, it will go to the next number only, right? If you don't write outside, it will go to the next number only. If you write outside, it will go to the next number only. Then what is the use of that one? So if you write the continue at the end, there is no use. Automatically, it will continue. If you don't write the continue word also, it will continue to the next number. If you write to the continue also, it will continue to the next number. If you don't write also, it will continue the same. The answer is same. So there is no use if you write the continue word at the last in the for loop. Within the for loop, if you write at the end, there will be no use. No, sir, without doing that one, I have to continue to the next one. Immediately it has to skip. For example, in this class, you want to interview 1 or 2 students you want to interview. Only good students you want to interview. First student. Whenever the bad student comes, I want to skip that person and I want to go to the next person. Bad persons, I'm not going to interview. Assume this is the case. In that case, I'm going to use the continue. If I write the break means mock interview itself will be stopped. I don't want to stop the mock interview. I don't want to continue with the bad people. I want to continue only with the good students. Right? Like how you can know that whether they are good students or bad students means that is based upon the analysis and based upon the answers whatever the students are giving. And some students without understanding also still they shake their heads, right? Have you understand, miss? From the last bench. Yes. So likely they will move like this. Though they have understand also they'll move. If they not understand also they'll move, right? That we are going to understand. For example, now let us take like this. Is the concept is clear? I'll ask like this. Really I'm asking, is the concept is clear? Guys, everyone is clear. Anyone has doubt? Now almost everyone are saying, is anyone has doubt means raise your hand. No? Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to write the question. I'm going to write one program. Now this program, I'm going to ask one student of my choice. Now that particular student will give the expressions, right? That will be more interesting. Till now it is clear, but for that question it will not be clear. Sorry, sir. Small doubt is there, sir. He lost suddenly, right? So that in that way we can categorize good students and bad students. How we can continue multiple values? Yes, you can write the multiple values. For example, if and else. For example, if elif is there, elif also one more condition only, right? For example, this one is there. This continue. I'm writing continue. Continue. Right? Elif. I'm going to take elif. And elif I is equal to, you can write for I is equal to different values. For I is equal to 7. And here also you can write the continue. But whether if you want to use the break or continue, 100% you have to use within the if block only. Either if block or else part, like this. Inside that only you have to use within the block. It is, you can't write directly like this. For loop with a break like this. Within that we have to write by which satisfies the condition. Which satisfies the given condition. At that time only we are going to use the break. Is that clear? Next, for loop is there. Now let us take an example like this. If I value is equal to 11. Now in this case, what is the answer, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Though break word is there also, it is not get executed. Never the condition satisfied, never the if block we have used. It is compulsory break word is there, means we have to use breaker. No. Here it is not using. So here in this case, 1 to 9, last number 9, till 9 also the condition was not satisfied. If the condition is not satisfied, why it is going to execute the code of break? Right? So if you see here, in this case, I'm having 1, 5, 20 and 9. Okay. Now for block also has the else block. For also will have the else. If is having else, everyone knows this one. If is having else, that is okay. For also will have the else. What, sir? Loop also will have else, sir? Yes. In Python, loops also will have the else block. Now what is meant by for loop with else? For loop with else. What is the meaning of for loop with else? Means it will execute the else block of for loop will be executed if break is not executed. Break word is not executed. The word of executed is important. I'm not writing the word of break should not be there in the program. I'm not writing like that. Though the break word is there also, if it is not getting executed, else part will be executed. Okay. Else block of for loop will not be executed if break is executed. Both are opposite. If break gets executed, means else part will not execute. If break is not executed, means else part will be executed. Both are opposite. Break and else part are opposite. If break gets executed, means else will not be executed. If else is not executed, means this will be executed. Is that clear? Let us see the example. Multiple examples based on this. And where we are going to use in the real life. That also we'll see. This is one of the most important. Most important in real life. With the for loop. Of course, every time I'm saying for loop, yesterday onwards I'm saying for loop is most important. Because entire core Python is dependent on the for loop only. Right? Now, let us see like this. Sir, please explain the continue concept. Yeah, Karunakar, just give me a minute. I'll explain once again with a different example. Just give me a minute. So here, I'm having the numbers of, that is list of 1, 5, 20 and 9. Now, for item, forget about there is no else. Just tell me what is the output of this one? Above part. Assume there is no else part. Yes, first it is going to take 1, print 1, print 1, and 1 is equal to 5 means it will ignore. Again it will come back to here. Now it is going to take 5, print 5, 1 will be printed and 5 also will be printed. After printing 5, now it is going to check the condition, that is 5 is equal to 5. Yes, now condition satisfied. Condition satisfied, 5 is equal to 5. Since condition is equal to 5 is equal to 5 satisfied, break. Break means loop will be break. Now what is the answer of this one means 1 and 5 up to here. Since the word of break got executed, else also will not be executed. If the word of break has got executed, else also will not be executed. The output is 1 and 5 only. Now let us take once again a different example. Assume that there is no else part, down part is not there. This is 15. This value is equal to 15. Now tell me the answer. 1, 5, 20 and 9. Anytime this item is getting equal to 15? No, none of the time you are going to get this one. If brought only not getting executed, from where the break will be executed? So in that case, break was not executed. 1, 5, 20, 9. Every value you have missed successfully. Entire for loop was completed without any break on the for loop. All the values of for loop are executed successfully. Since everything are successfully completed, automatically else part also will be printed. What is there inside the else? It will also be executed. Inside the else, what is there? Print no item left in the list. So this is also, it will be printed. Why it is printing this else part? Because for loop was completed without the word of break. Never the for loop has break in between. That is the reason else part was executed. Now, sir, this else is related to IFA. This else is related to for miss. These both are on the same indentation. So this is belongs to this one. For example, if the else is inside. Now, in this case, what is the answer? Think slowly and tell the answer. First, it is going to print the 1. After that, 1 is equal to 15. No. Automatical else. Since if is not working means automatical else should be work. So no item left. No item left in list. Next, from here it will go back to here. 5. Print 5. Again 5 will be printed. Again no item left. No item left. Next, from here it will go back to here. Print 20. Again 20 is not equal to 15. So again no item left. Again it will go back from here to here. Again 9. Again no item left. So you are going to get the answer like this. Now why you are getting the answer like this? Because these are if and else. If this if is not working, automatically else should be executed. If this else is outside, it is not going to depend on this if. It will depend on the whether the word of break got executed within the for block or not. It is going to check. The same else word, if the else word is inside like this means it is going to work on the if by condition, checking the if condition. If the else is outside, it is going to focus on the for block, whether inside the for block every whatever the given items, every item is used, is any item was without using, it has break in between. So it is going to work in this way. Is that clear? Now for me, if this is the question, one more question, I'm changing the question to this one to 5. Answer please. One, first one, no item. 5, guys, first you write in the notes please. In your notes, first you write your answer. First write in your notes the answer. Later, before saying to me, please write in your notes. You have written the answer in the notes? Okay. I will write the answer now. How many of you have done correctly? Just rise. How many of them done wrongly? Rise. Correctly means don't rise. Wrong, whoever has done wrong, raise your hand. I will write the answer first. Now for item in numbers, first it is going to take one print item. So one will be printed. One is equal to 5. So if block will be ignored, else. So since if block is ignored, automatically else will be printed. That is no item left in the list. It is going to print as it is like this. From here again it will go back here. Now item is equal to 5. Item is equal to 5 and print item. So print item means first 5 will be printed. 5 is equal to 5. Break. Break means it will stop. So with this for loop is completed. So this is the answer. 1, no item left, and 5 is the answer. Yes. How many has made wrong? Just rise. Wrongly. So what is the wrong you have done? So if this condition is failed means, then why else part will be executed? If this condition 5 is equal to 5 is satisfied means, why else part will be executed? If works means else will not work. If it is not working, only else will work. Right? Now the same question. Write in the notes. Write your answer in the notes. I will write my answer on the board. Again, cross verify. First one will be printed. It is going to check condition. No. Again, it is going to go back to here. Again, from here, it will go back to here. It will not come down. Else part, it will not come to the else part. It will go back to the original position. First one will be printed and it will go back to the original position. 5 will be printed and 5 is equal to 5. It will break. Since for loop is break, now it will come out of the board. Else is there. Now inside the else, what is there? Print no item left. So whether else will be printed? No, because for loop break was executed. So this part will not be executed. So answer is only 1 and 5. How many of you have done wrong? Rice. 1 and 5 only. No item left will not execute because no item left is the when it will be executed. Else part, when the else part will be executed. If break is not executed, if break board should not be executed, but here break board has executed, right? Break code executed or not executed? Executed. It is there. At the same time, it has executed also. Is that clear? Now, answer of this one. Write in the notes. First, you write the answer in the notes. If answer is completed, make a line. With that, that question is completed. Don't do modifications. Once answer is locked, means locked. Don't do any modifications. Think once, twice. I want the correct answer, not the quick answer. Done? Can I write up my answer on the board? I can't write that much of fastly. I am a slow only. Okay, don't think in a wrong way. I am slow only. I will write step by step because my target is I want the correct answer. In it fastly, I can't say the wrong answers in the class. I will take 1 minute or 2 minutes of time also. I will take correct answer only. Right? For an item in the numbers, so item is equal to 1. Print item, 1 will be printed. Whichever is printing, I am writing in the rectangular box. That is my way of easiness. So that whichever is in the rectangular box, that should be the output of the cell. 1 is equal to 4. No, condition failed. Again from here, for block, no, it is going to have here. Now item is equal to 2. Print 2. 2 will be printed. 2 is equal to 4. No. Again it will go back here. Item is equal to 3. Print item. Print item means first 3 will be printed. 3 is equal to 4. No. Item is equal to 4. Now print item. That is 4 will be printed. After printing 4, now it is going to check. Item is equal to 4. Yes, 4 is equal to 4. Break. Break means it will break the loop. Whether next number is there or not also, I don't worry. First break. Okay, I will come out of the loop. Else already break is executed, means why else will be executed? So answer is 1, 2, 3, 4 for me. This is my answer. Is that clear? Yes. How many of them had made wrong? Wrong. Correct means okay. Wrong. How many of you have made wrong, miss? Just rise. Now the same question. I want the correct answer in your notes. Write the answer in your notes. Done. Now first item is equal to 1. Item is equal to 1. Print item. 1 will be printed. 1 is equal to 40. No. Completed. Next it will come back to here. Now item is equal to 2. Print item. 2 will be printed. It will come back to here. Item is equal to 3. Print 3. Again 3 is equal to 40. No, it will come back to here. Next item is equal to 4. Print 4. 4 will be printed. 4 is equal to 40. No, again it will come back to here. All the items are completed, so entire for block is completed. Within the for block, break never has executed. Though the word is there also, it has not executed. So automatically else will be executed. In the else, no item left. So no item left in the list. This also will be printed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and no item left is the answer. Is that clear, guys? How many of you have made wrong again? No? Write in the notes. Whatever the answer you feel, write in the notes. According to you, whatever the answer. If it is error, miss error. If it is answer, miss answer. Whatever you feel right. Assume each question is a filling the blank. There is no multiple choice. Done? Completed? If you feel it is error, miss write the error. In the notes, write the word called as error. If you feel answer, miss write the answer. With answer and error, you will get miss write the same thing. Whatever it is going, if I execute shift enter, whatever it is going to print as it is, it should be in your notes. As per your choice, write in the notes. First you write in the notes. Right? Now it is going to throw the indentation error that it is going to print. Now in this case, write in the notes. Answer, please write in the notes, please. Done. So 1 no item left, 2 no item left, 3 no item left, and 4 no item left. The same answer you have got. So that is with respect to for loops. So for loops means it is going to execute multiple times the block of code till the last item of the sequence is reached. Nested for loop means within the for loop, one more for loop. So when two for loops are there, inner for loop will be completed first, followed by outer for loops. And break means it is going to stop in between. On the spot, it will stop the entire block. For loop only, it will stop and it will come out of the for loop. The moment the break executed, immediately it will come out of the for loop. And continue means it will skip that one. Means from there, the below part will be skipped. Whatever below to the continue, whatever it is there, it will skip the below part and it will continue to the next item. Next item in the given sequence to the next item. It is going to move on to the next item. So we have discussed what is meant by for loop, what is meant by nested for loop, and within the for loop, what is the break, and within the for loop, what is meant by continue, and within the for loop, what is meant by for with else. So these are the things which we have completed, right? Now, within the entire things of for loop, whether the basic for loop or nested for loop, or with respect to for with break, or for with continue, or for with else, whatever the questions you are having, you please ask me, so that if it is clear, we'll go to the next loop. Both online students and offline students, online and offline, please type your questions. Nested. Nested means within the nested loop, so two loops will be there, minimum two, maximum infinite. So two of them are there means first internally it has to complete the internal one. Once everything of the internal is completed, next it will come out of this one. And when it is starting again from the starting, everything is fresh. It is not having any kind of relation between the old one and this one. That is called as nested loop, right? Sir, in this example, why 10 is not printed? Which example? Which example? Prasanna. And Karunakar is asking continue. The word of continue. What is the meaning of continue? Continue means, for example, I am taking like this. For I in list of 1, 2, 3. A is equal to 44. Print A. If if I is equal to 2, if I is equal to 2, continue, and print I value. This is the code. Okay, this is the code. For this, what is the answer? First, I is equal to 1. First, start with I is equal to 1. Forget remaining 2 are not there. I is equal to 1. A is equal to 44. B is equal print A. Print A means print 44. If I is equal to, that is 1 is equal to 2. No, condition failed. Condition failed means if block will fail. Now, what about the print I? Print I is if block or out of if block? It is out of if block. So print I, what is the print I? 1. So 44 and 1. With this, everything of 1 is completed. For block with 1 is completed. Now let us start with the for block with 2. Let us start the for block with 2. 1 is completed. 44 and 1, with this for block of 1 is completed. Now for block of 2, that is I is equal to 2, A is equal to 44, print A. Again 44 will be again printed. Now 2 is equal to 2. Condition satisfied. Condition satisfied means immediately it is going to enter inside this. Continue is there. What is the meaning of continue? Means from here, whatever the below is there, don't see the below lines. Whenever the word of continue is there, now you have taken I is equal to 2 now, continue with I is equal to 3. With that, stop the 2. 2 should be stopped. Continue with the next value. Continue with the next value. Continue means continue with the next value. Don't see the down part. Whatever the below to continue is there, don't observe. Directly continue means go to the next number. Means with this 2 is completed. Stop the 2. 2 is stopped and it is going to open the 3. Next number of 3. With that 2 is stopped. Whenever the continue word is there, for loop is stopping, but for that number only it is stopping. Not entire loop it is stopping. Only for that number it is stopping and it is continuing the next one. That is the meaning of continue. The meaning, what is the difference between the break and continue? Means break will break the entire loop. It will break the entire loop. It will break that particular value. It will break that particular value. Whatever that particular value of 2 is there, that only it is going to break. It is not going to break others. It is going to take the next number. Immediately it is going to move on to the next number. So what is the next number? I is equal to 3. 3 means print again A is equal to 44. Print A. So 44 again will be printed. And if 3 is equal to 2, again condition failed. So condition failed means print I. print I means 3 will be printed. So what is the answer? 44 1 44 44 3. This is my answer. So let us execute the code like this as it is. For I in list of 1 comma 2 comma 3 colon a is equal to 44. Print a, and if I is equal to 2, in that case you have to continue, and after continuing print I is in the for block, not within the if block. So this is the code, and if I execute, I have to get the answer as 44 1 44 44 3. This is the answer. Got the answer? Is that clear? Continue concept is clear now? Karnakar. Right? Yes. Next, Santosh. Sir, for else loop will work only if break happens or other scenario. Else will be used in for. No, when you are having the break only. Right? So when there is a break, 100% you have for means with break you have to use. Sir, for example, I have taken the for I in range of 2, that is 0 1, only 0 and 1. Print I means it is going to print 0 and 1. Else now print with respect to SRK. Now what is the answer of this code? Miss first 0 1. So within the for block, break was executed. First break code on not there. It is not executed. Automatically it is not executed, miss else part should be executed. So SRK also will be printed. So 0 1 SRK, everything will be printed. Let us try this one. For I in range of 2, print I. Print I means generally up to print I, if I write means 0 1 will be printed. If I write the answer 0 I. Now I am adding the else. Else where I am adding? For the for loop I am adding. Now print SRK. I am printing SRK. 0 1 SRK. Because in the entire for loop, break code was not executed. Sir, you have not written only not. If I write also, it is not executed. If I don't write also, not executed. So it is going to check whether the for loop was completed every item or not. It is going to check whether for I is equal to 0 1, every option of I values, whatever the options are there, every option you have used or not. It is going to check in that way. If all the options are used in the I, then automatically else part also will be printed. Now where we are going to use this one? Now let us take like this. In the logistics, like Amazon. Let us take the Amazon. Okay. In the Amazon, for example, you want to check with respect to first item 1 delivered or not delivered. Item 2 delivered or not delivered. Item 3 delivered or not delivered. Like this we are having. If all the items has delivered, every item was delivered, it has to finally print no item left. No item left. If someone is not delivered, then it has to print that. See, let us take like this. List of first one is delivered, D. Second one is D, delivered. Next one is not delivered. Something you are having like this, a list of items. For I in L. So if I is equal to not delivered, okay, if it is not delivered, break. I'm going to write break. Else print all items delivered. Now they are going to execute the code. They are not going to see the list of whatever the delivered, not delivered. They are not going to observe. Just they will execute the code. After executing the code, if one of the item is not delivered item also is there, else will be printed. First it is going to see the D. D is equal to D. No, ND. No. Come back. D. Not. Come back. D. not come back, D, again come back, ND. ND is there, miss. Now break. When the break is executed, why this will be printed? So this is not going to be print. If I execute this entire code, what is the output of the cell? Nothing will be printed. Nothing will be printed. Assume that every item is delivered. In this case, no, all items delivered. That will be printed. That will be printed. When it is going to print, miss, all items are delivered only, it will be printed. If one of the item is not delivered also, it will not print that one. That is the use of else part. The use of else part is this. Now you got the point. Is that clear now? What is the use of for loop with else? Yes. Now whether break and continue as per your requirement. Everything as per your requirement. Clear? So let us take the one more assignment on this. Assignment number 3. Very interesting assignment. Okay, actually this assignment was created by me only. Obviously it will not be available. Yesterday's assignment also created by me only, but unexpectedly if it is available in the internet, means we can't do anything, but it will not be available. Surely it will not be available because it is purely based upon my requirement. Actually recently I have purchased a bike. Okay, for that bike registration number is required, right? For every bike registration number. So I went to the registration office. There one mediator is there, some person. Okay. Now that person, I asked her, sir, I want a bike number. I want a good registration number. I like that I have told. He told that all the numbers are good only. No. I'm having certain conditions. Okay. What are the conditions? He asked. First condition, condition number 1. Okay. I want a bike registration number which satisfies these conditions. Condition number 1. Which satisfies in the increasing order. The bike should have all the numbers in the increasing order only. Every number should increase. This is condition number 1, my requirement. Condition number 2. Last number should be 9. Last number should be 9 only. Or it should be 9 only, no other option. Last number should be 9. Condition number 3. If I do the total, it should be 8. Sir, I want a bike registration number which satisfies these 3 conditions. I have told to the mediator. He has seen from top to bottom like this. First he has observed me. What you will do, sir? He asked, sir, I told that I am working as a software developer. He had told that, sir, don't say the conditions, sir. Give me the list of values which satisfies this one. You only first check and give me all the list of values which satisfies these conditions. Give the list of values. If you give the list of values, from that, whichever the number whatever the list of values you have given, from that, if it is any number is available, miss, I will allot. Miss, allot miss, directly he can't allot, right? He will make a bidding in that. I will make the bidding on that. If the number is not there, miss, I will not make the bid. You give me the list of values. Don't say the conditions. Give me the list of values. Now what I have to do? First I have to open 0, 1, 2, 3. I can't read all the numbers like this, and I can't do the in the mind. I can't do the additions, subtractions, all these things, right? For that, I write the code. That is your assignment. That is your assignment. I want all the list of values which satisfies these 3 numbers, these 3 conditions. Bike registration number means how many digits will be there? So I want a 4-digit number which satisfies these 3 conditions. Including starting number, if it is 0 means also 0 also should be printed. Bike registration number 4 digits will be printed. 4 numbers I want. Sir, 17, for example, assume one of the number which satisfies this condition, 0, 1, 7, 9. Everything are increasing only. No 2 consecutive numbers. Means 0, 2, 2 also. 2, 2 also not increasing. Increasing means completely increasing only. Side by side numbers should not be same. Same also, I didn't told that same. It can be same. Everything should be increasing. First digit should be less than second digit, should be less than third digit, should be less than the fourth digit. Whatever the number. So 0, 1, 7, 9. Now if you observe this one, first condition satisfied. Condition number 2, last number 9 satisfied. Total 8. That is 0, 1 plus 7, 8, 8 plus 9, 17. 17 if you do once again adding 8. Satisfied. So this is one of the number. Like this, which number satisfies? I want all the list of numbers. I don't want the list of numbers. I want the Python code for that. I want the Python code. You don't see the numbers. You don't write in the notes 1 to 10,000. I don't want like that. I want the Python code for that. Python code which satisfies these conditions. This is your assignment. This can be done. Choice is yours. In what way you want to do, you do. Whether you use for loop, whether you use nested for loop, whatever you want. 0 plus 1 plus 7 plus 9, which is equal to 17. I want till the total number as 1. Single digit as 8. That is again 1 plus 7. Obviously, you'll get 2 digits only, right? Every byte number will have 2. If, for example, 4 nines are there, this is the maximum number, 36, right? 4 nines means 36 is the answer. Every number will have that minimum 2 digits will be there, total will be there. How you can get a single digit? So if you get a 2 digits means again you have to add till you get the single digit. If you want hint means I will give the hint. You want hint? Hint. Hint is complete assignment 2 first. That is the hint. If you complete assignment 2 only, you can answer this assignment 3. Otherwise, you can't. First you complete the assignment 2, then automatically assignment 3. That is the hint. My hints will be like this only. I can't say directly answer, right? Use whatever you want till whatever we have discussed. Within whatever we have discussed. Within whatever we have discussed till now only. For example, you can use within others advanced Python or in the future functions or something. No. Till whatever we have discussed till now. So previously, some of the students, they feel that I have completed Python with other courses, right? Now, this is assignment. Since you have completed other courses of Python, you know so much of knowledge of Python, please complete the assignment in 5 minutes. Okay. Post the assignment in the drive. Obviously, I will post. Right? So once again, in the drive, assignments. So assignment 3, I am not going to open the solution, only question. So all the 4 digits should be in the increasing order. Large digit should be 9 and some of the digits should be 8. This is not the question for your batch. Previous batch also same question because my bike was taken 1 year back. From 1 year onwards, I am using this one. Okay, before to that, different question is there. Now this is the question. Okay, assignment question is clear. Similarly, assignment 2 also. What is the output I want means list. Clearly, I have given the word and that too I have kept in the bold letters also. List. I want the list of numbers. List of numbers. Don't print 0, 1, 7, 9, next number like this. Don't print in this order. I don't want in this way. I want in the list. List. List means in this way. In the square brackets, every number should be separated by comma. I want in this way. Means you have to append into an empty list. Oh, in flow, I have given one more hint. Okay, enjoy. Okay, all the values, whatever the list of all the values, whatever you are going to get, everything should be appended here. How many values you are going to get like this, miss? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Is that clear, guys? Yes, I'm going to upload the answers. I will upload the answers. Assignment, once assignment 4 is also completed, I will upload all the assignments. These 4 assignments are related to core Python. Where we can get the registration number data. Registration number data starts from 0 to 9999. That is the registration data. I only giving. Okay. Starting number is 1 is 00012. Maximum number of 9999 is the maximum number. This is the registration data. Okay. First time. Okay, registration data is 0001249 is the registration numbers. This is the starting number to ending number. Any questions? That is the end of the session, and we'll continue the while loop in the next class. Actually, we have to complete the while loop also today, but anyways, okay. Next class is on Thursday. Tomorrow is holiday. Next class is on Thursday. Tomorrow is a holiday because of festival, Ugadi festival. Okay, though we don't do also, it is holiday. Okay, if you do also holiday, if you don't do also holiday. Festival is holiday. Yes. Yes, guys, whoever are having the questions, please stay back. Others, you can leave. Whoever are having the questions, please stay back. Others, you can leave, both online and offline. And I'm going to upload the assignments. I will upload the assignments and today's notes, yesterday's and today's notes, that is entire for loop notes. Assignments and notes will be uploaded in the drive in 15 minutes by 7:45 p.m. This is the maximum time. Okay, just in 15 minutes I'm going to upload everything. Just, yeah, online students, if you are having any questions, stay back. Otherwise, you can leave. Online students, just wait for 5 minutes. Just wait for 5 minutes. I will take your questions. Just wait for 5 minutes. Just wait for 5 minutes.